Hello and welcome back to Bucket Drop. Today we're going to be taking on the next Sammy mission against a new opponent. Cross the mountains and destroy Lash's laboratory. It says laboratory, but it's not the lab. That was a poor choice of words. We already captured the lab. Now we can build Neotanks. Black Hole HQ is located in these mountains, isn't it? That's correct. It seems that Lash is working on another destructive device. So, we need to launch an assault, capture their HQ, and shut her down. If all goes well, we might get some intel on Black Hole's forces, too. Being able to move in the mountains is key to making this work. Which is why you chose me for this mission. I understand. We have reports of black cannons and missile silos in the mountains, too. This isn't going to be a walk in the park, Sammy. Be careful. I will. You can count on me. So this is going to introduce... This is another map that is not in normal campaign. This totally replaces one of the other Easy Baby missions. Mistress Lass, we have reports that Orange Star is closing on our position. What would you like us to do? Just go and engage them or something. Engage them or something? Yeah, I'm a little busy researching my latest invention right now, duh. Once this is finished, I'll bathe all of Orange Star in a sea of fire. Oh, I love new toys. I'm not sure we could do this on our own. You're hopeless. Fine, let's get this over with. So Lash is a little insane. We're gonna talk about her a little bit. Here she is. She reminds me of Sammy. She's very smart and a little crazy. Sammy's not crazy so much, he's very smart, but... The Wonder Kitten of the Black Hole Forces, a small, fierce, and brilliant inventor. She likes getting her way, and she doesn't like not getting it. She is skilled at taking advantage of terrain features, can turn terrain effects into firepower bonuses. So if you look at her troops, nothing special. The way she works is, like I said, for each piece of, for each terrain space, there's a defense rating. She gets a firepower bonus based on how many stars it is. I assume it's not 10%. It might be 10%. So it's either 5 or 10% per star. So on a road, nothing. She's totally normal. On a plane, she gets a slight power boost. On woods, she gets a bigger power boost. Cities, even more. Mountains and HQ, huge power boost. The way her co-power is, in addition to using terrain effects to increase firepower, drops movement cost for all units to 1. So that makes it so all of her units can move all over regular terrain, as long as they can actually traverse it. She can't start putting tanks in the mountains. That's ridiculous. But everything drops to 1, so everyone can move through the woods easier, for example. It's very good for her rockets and recons. And her super co-power does that, and it doubles terrain effects. So that means if she's using her HQ, if she's got a unit on her HQ, it will have an 8 defensive rating and be essentially untouchable. And because of the way her co-ability works, it will be getting an 8 times power boost. So what we need to do with Sammy is slowly make our way over. I don't know if you saw what I was over there. There is a tank here. And the new thing here that you haven't seen yet are these missile silos. And I'll explain them when we get to them, but they're single-use missiles, essentially. So I'm going to start off the same way as always, of course, with some infantry. And we need to act a little quickly at first. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No reason to load it in right away. And now we're going to make another infantry, and we're going to make a mech. We're going to send a majority of our troops up around and kind of sneak through this way. We need to capture these bases up here. And I'm going to build a bunch of mechs and just slowly march them along the bottom here, because the cannon does not reach these bottom 2, so these are safe here. Unfortunately, I can't capture this base until I blow it up, but that won't come into play for a while. That's much later in the battle. Let's see. So this guy can take care of that on its own. I'm going to move you up here. This will be able to start capturing that next turn, and then it'll start coming back, and it'll pick this infantry back up. So in the meantime, I'm just going to start spamming mechs. Mech spam is a very legitimate strategy that any character can use, but Sammy especially is the best at it, because she has the strongest mechs. Like I said that in the last Sammy battle, but it's still true. Her and Sensei are definitely the best at that. Totally legitimate, but very annoying strategy. It's good for your technique score too, because when you got 50 mechs, you can lose more units before you start getting penalized. For that one, I'll need to move over there. I'm going to start making... I just noticed that artillery is spelt wrong. It's spelled orpalorally. And it's not that it could definitely fit artillery. Well, maybe not. Whatever. I just noticed that that's spelled. Yeah, it can fit that. That's weird. That's weird that they decided to do that. I never noticed that before. I do like last year's jam. Nice little techno. Right before it starts getting good, it cuts off, of course. The turns in the beginning are be nice and quick. Now, I'm not going to launch... I'll show you how it works. I'm not going to launch it yet. You click launch, select missile target now, and you get this little... everything that's in the spot here would get hurt. So it would hurt both of these, or I could use it over here and hurt both of those. And what it does is it does 7 damage... Or no, it does 3 damage to whatever's in its range. And no, I cannot use it to attack the cannon, unfortunately. But I'm not going to use it yet, because she doesn't really have anything worth blowing up yet. And she's... Let's see. I'm not going to be able to get to this one in time. Yeah, they're going to get to it in 2 turns, and she'll probably either blow up these 2 units here, or I'm going to start capturing here, so she might attack me to start delaying my ability to capture. Which, that's probably how I'll use the other one. Because there's not... there's going to be a log jam in the middle of the map while we wait, basically, for everyone to get ready. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and attack these before she starts capturing. Because if I wait until it starts capturing, I'll delay it 1 turn, but if I do it now, it'll still be 2 turns. Never mind. Never mind, that made no difference. Okay, fine. Not a big deal. Alright, let's get this guy closer to the battle now. You closer to the battle. She's probably going to launch the missile over here. And over here, we can start preparing for the massive logjam that's going to happen over here. What I want to do is, when I capture this one, I'm going to make a rockets so I can blow this up. I don't want to make the rockets here because it'll take 1, 2, 3 turns just for it to even get to this one. And I didn't have enough money to make it this turn. If I had enough money to make it this turn, I guess it would have been about the same. Yep, okay. That's fine. It's fine if she would have attacked my infantry, because unlike her infantry, I can capture faster. So even with 7 HP, I would have been able to capture this thing in 2 turns. I think even if... It might have been able to capture it just right away, even if I started capturing at 7 HP. I'm not sure exactly how her capture mechanics work. It's 150%, but I'm not sure like how they do it with rounding. Alright, you start capturing. Watching them flatten cities is just so satisfying. I was thinking maybe I want to head down a little bit, but... Ooh, I should have done that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna actually... hopefully I'll still get there in time. How far can this thing move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Attack there. This thing. I didn't play that well, but okay. We're still fine. She's going to start capturing that base over there in 2 turns, and I'm not going to get to it in time to start attacking her. Oh, or she's not going to do that. Okay, fine. Never mind, now I can camp something out over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Now we've got this one. So next turn, I'm going to make a rockets. Let's see, how much in... I'm getting 1,000 right now. So I can spend... I could spend 600. And let's keep on marching. Keep the mechs moving. Which one is she gonna... She's gonna attack here, I assume. Oh, she has to attack there. How safely can I... Okay, I can move my mech for 2 more there. All right. This map is not hard. It's just kind of slow and tedious. Honestly, that max mission with the cannon, not the cannon, with the laser is like the slowest, hardest mission of all of the missions in Orange Star. Probably. I think maybe you could argue that the final mission of it is probably harder. I don't know. I can't remember how it works in hard mode. In regular mode, at least, it's not that bad. The way you really do it in regular mode is you kind of just hold off as long as you can. You pick max, you hold off as long as you can, and you build a bomber, and then you run up and blow up the pipe, which is probably still what I'm going to be doing in this one, but I just don't remember what it looks like. So hopefully that it's as simple as that. And that's honestly, that's generally how I play most of the factory missions. You just survive as long as you can, and then blow it up in one turn with max. Because the way they work is there's a pipe seam, and you need to blow up the pipe that's leading to... I'll explain it when we get to it. They're a little complicated to explain when you don't know what they look like, but it's pretty simple. Oh, he can attack here, so... I'm going to hold off for 1 turn. Need to be ready to charge. Okay. I don't want to be attacked by this thing. Let's move you up there, ready to capture. Attack this. And then, but where do I want to put my... I don't know what I want to do with my... I don't know where I want to send this guy. Do I send him down here after I kill this, or will these guys be okay? I'm gonna build a mech so I can march my way across here and start capturing the headquarters once it gets to that. We're still a little ways away. All right, and meanwhile I can go here. So if he starts capturing that, I can attack it. We're gonna take this city back. Obviously not this turn, but after this turn, we can start capturing it. And I'm going to make I think I'm going to make another round of mechs down here. Just because once we get towards the end, they're going to start getting overwhelmed. And I'd rather they be whelmed. They're not going to have no trouble, but I want to just give them a little bit of an advantage. If you excuse me if you hear clicking, it's because I'm currently logging off of work. Okay, so we'll start capturing this and continue our march. Hopefully, if I overwhelm them enough, I can actually take this, but I wasn't really betting on it. It'd be nice, of course, but I don't think that'll happen. Let's see. All right, so he retreated this so we can move in now. That's a good defensive spot for her. Oh, and he retreated here, too. Okay. Let's see. What's the best way of playing this? I think... Well, definitely I need to move him, but I can only move him 1 space at a time. How far can he attack? Okay. Alright, so if I move this here, now this area is safe. So, move him in there. You there. You there. I'm going to make 1 more APC to load this guy in, and then we can kill this. So at the very least, everyone important is safe. And that could attack my APC. They're probably going to blow up this APC, but soon after this, we can start attacking. After I move this thing 2 more spaces, then I can start attacking the tank. I'll leave you where you are. Alright, so that's good for this turn. See what she does. Soon we're going to start breaking out the heavy firepower. Okay, so it did start capturing there. That's good. Oh, I didn't expect that at all. I guess she knew I was going to start capturing, so... All right, Lash, you are the smart one. This will probably kill me. Yep. Now we get to hear a bit more of the jam. Oh, didn't expect that to retreat either. Okay. I should have built another tank, as I'm now realizing. I'm not playing this as well as I was hoping to. Oh, and I need to move you here. This is fine. This is fine. Not great, but it's fine. Here. All right, I'm gonna build I'm gonna build 2 tanks, just shore up our numbers a little bit, and then soon we could start I'll start building. I'm probably just gonna skip medium tanks entirely and go right to making what do you call them, neo tanks, which, other than the price, neo tanks are just strictly better than regular medium tanks in every possible way. In like when you go from a tank to a medium tank, it moves 1 space less, it has less vision, it has less fuel, but it's more powerful. The medium tank doesn't have any, the neo tank doesn't have any of that. It's just only stronger. Ooh, please don't kill me. It moves as far as a regular tank, it does more damage than a medium tank, and it has more fuel than a medium tank. Ooh, I'm playing a little sloppy on this one today. This isn't as going as well as my test run did. Oh, but she didn't attack with the she didn't attack with this tank here. You could have killed this thing. All right, but now this thing is 1 turn away from death. I think she's waiting for this to be full health. One of these do I want to attack, though? You? Yeah, you. So she'll have to, I can't even... what am I saying? Start attacking there. She's gonna have to spend some money on that thing. Let me drop him here. Start moving our tanks in. And we don't have enough for a Neo-Tank yet, but... Yeah, Neo-Tank's got maximum fuel. Actually, Neo-Tank has... the only thing that has as much fuel as a Neo-Tank is the infantry. But it does only have 1 vision. Okay, that's the only advantage that the tank has over it. So I'm just gonna wait until next turn and make one then. I'll leave him here. Maybe he'll combine these and that'll work. Or will this work? Okay, so she won't be able to finish capturing this, and then I'll be able to capture it after next turn, after I destroy the tank, the cannon. So, in fact, I don't need to even worry about... okay, so I do need to worry about that guy still. I don't want to get whacked by that... by the artillery. Alright, I'm just chill out here for... Oh, I wasn't supposed to move that one. Whatever. Okay, so that'll delay capture by 1 turn, but okay. I was gonna move him up and start capturing the factory that he was... the base that he was capturing, but I guess now I'm not going to do that. And after this, I'm kind of just gonna distract them down below here, while I slowly inch my mech across in front of where the cannon is, so I can capture her base. Her headquarters. I forgot. I keep wanting to say base to be like your base of operations, but like the terminology in this game is actually important because they're all different things. Now, ideally... Nice. Ideally, I'll be able to use my Super Co-Power and capture her base in 1 turn, but it takes a long time to charge that up, so I don't know if that's going to happen. Instead, we'll just hope for the best. But now I don't have to worry about that tank, who really wasn't that much of a problem to begin with. I keep saying tank, I mean the cannon. The cannon isn't really in play that much in this level, really. In other maps with cannons, the cannon is like the focal point. And in this one, all it really stops me from doing is it kind of hindered me down here. Because I put everything up here anyway. It didn't really matter. Might as well capture this. We will begin... Oh, no, I'll attack that. I was going to take out the tank, but I can take it out with my tank. Because starting next turn, I'm going to start building... nope, starting this turn, I'm going to start building Neo-tanks. And nothing over here is really in danger yet. Come on. I wish there was a way to, like, slightly speed up combat. Not fully, just a little bit. Because it's a little slow. Alright. And here it is, our glorious, weird-shaped Neo-tank. It looks like a little tiny Death Star. Might have been intentional. I don't know. I might as well attack his... Get rid of that guy and attack. I'll probably be sacrificing a mech here. Have I lost any yet? Yeah, I've lost 2 units. Like you, yeah, that's gonna pretty much take this thing out of commission. But she will still... She'll attack me with this. But I should survive. Because the mechs are that strong. And I am on a mountain. Being on a mountain is... Or no, I mean I'm on her city. Did I move everyone? Yes, I did. The map is essentially over at this point. It's just a matter of slowly working my way to the goal. So like I said, not a hard mission, just a kind of slow and tedious one. We get introduced to a new CO. Yeah, interestingly, in the hard campaign, you fight all of the different COs other than Sturm, because he's only the final boss. You fight all of the different black hole COs in Orange Star, which you don't do that in the original campaign. I keep saying original as if this is like a remake or something, but I just mean the regular campaign, not hard campaign. Well, you don't start hearing that dial tone in her song that often. What do I want to do over here? There's a bit of a logjam, and these guys are all on the verge of dying. I think I'm just going to combine them so that I don't lose out on technique score. In the meantime, I'm going to start moving in. Attack you here. There's not much she can do anymore. I think she'll pretty much ignore me over here. Oh, she'll send this guy in. He can move there. Move you here. Start moving you behind. Finish the capture. I guess I'll move this guy in. There's not really anything for him to do. Oh, well, I can prevent him from capturing that base right there. You in. You in. You are useless. So I'll just go recover with you, I guess. Sure. I want this Neo-tank to have a little bit of action. Nice try. Maybe I'll be able to get most of the damage done without her even getting to use her Super Co-Power. Because her Super Co-Power is tough. That's one thing that's different. I'm playing a little more sloppy on this map than I did on my practice run, but she used her Super Co-Power by now. So it's better that... I guess technically I'm playing a little bit better then, because by this point she was... it took me a lot longer to take control of this area here. In fact, I don't even need to build anything from here, so I'm going to start capturing this one first. Because I'll get through capturing both of these quicker if I do it that way. Okay, that's captured. I'm going to move in here. I still can't use the Neo-tank yet, but I think by next turn I can smash something with it. How far can you move? I have to move all the way over here. I want to move that tank in, and I want to move... Okay, I can... Not the best way of doing this, but it's all I can do right now. Ooh, and I can't even make a Neo tank yet. Ah. Oh well. No reason to make anything, really. Just let me get to my Super Power. If I can get to my Super Power, I win. It's over. Actually, that might be a good place for my missiles to be anyway. I can hold off until... Or not hold off, but if she moves her mech to the left, yep, now I can attack it. Yeah, I'm not going to get to use the Super So I could do this, and then... It was interesting when I was doing the practice run. She wasn't building anything up here. She was building everything down here. So, like, I had more freedom to do what I wanted to do over on this front. I basically just parked out this mech here until I was able to walk in and capture her base in 2 turns, and she just didn't make anything that could stop me. Alright, we need to kill this thing, and then I'll be able to blow up her artillery with my Neo tank. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the way we're going to do it. This is going to be glorious. Look at how strong this thing is. Watch this. Even with Sammy, who has reduced power on all of her direct fire by at least 10%. I think it's 10%. It's enough to kill this in one shot. These weird-looking orb tanks. Alright, this battle is as good as over. I'm going to continue to capture. I guess, ideally, I wanted to capture this base, but I guess you just kind of can't do that. Like, there's really no way to get over there in time to it, but it's also, if she's building stuff from over there, however her AI works, she might sense that I've got some weak units down here, so she wants to build up there so she can, build down here, which is better for me, because anything she builds down here is something she didn't build up top. And I'm raining money at this point, so... Here comes her Super Power. Yep. At least I think I'm pretty much set on my power score by now. I was going to change everyone's colors. After you finish the game, you can buy alternative costumes, quote unquote, for your team for all the different COs. And it's not really costumes. It's more like you can just change their colors. In Advance Wars DS, you can actually change their colors, which that's cool. If I could have killed this thing in one shot, then I could go take out her tank and move closer. Her other tank here, because I don't want to move it down, because then she's going to attack this mech, and this mech is going to be what finishes the map for us. But I think I'm going to have to wait until I get my Super Power to try that. Now, let's see. Can I move? Can you move that far? No, you can't. Alright, so they're just going to go over here. Move you down. You over. Her down, and get you in on the battle. Yes, at this point, the only thing for, like, these guys to do, they might as well congregate down here. Protect that. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of just killing time at this point. Alright. Did she build anything up top? No, she didn't. Okay, so I can safely start to move in. Man, I still can't kill this thing. Can my Neo tank kill this in one shot? Almost. Maybe. Let's see. Ah, man, that's so wasteful. Alright. I was hoping that would take it out in one shot, and then I could smash something else with the Neo tank, but instead I gotta smash this. But I've really got her backed up now. I might actually finish this off by killing all her units rather than capturing her base as I intended to. Sammy's direct units are not very good. I'll move you here. You guys can continue to just congregate. Oh, I could do this now, actually. All right, now we're really pushing her back now. It's a good thing I cut the last video off, because this did take much longer than I thought. I was hoping I could maybe sneak this. I was hoping that the first video, the lab mission would take maybe 10 minutes, and this one would take 20 minutes. But instead, the lab mission took like 18 minutes, and this one is going to take close to 35. So there's definitely going to be missions later in this game where I have to break them into 2 videos. Might take me a whole week, 3 videos to do the last mission. Maybe even the last 2 missions. I think the second to last mission is trickier than the last mission actually is. Oh, okay. Well, that ruined my plan, but now I can do this, which I was not expecting to be able to. So I'm just going to smash what I can and then finish this off. It really does not power up that much stuff. And she put that right into my attack range for some reason. She's supposed to be smarter than this. I can't remember if the different characters actually have different AI. They might. Okay, that's not strong enough to kill, so I gotta use one of my infantry. Or... okay, that'll be close enough. Never mind, I'll use this to kill it. Then we'll finish off this with this. And finally, we'll attack this right here. It should be enough to... between this and the other one, I think that'll be enough to kill it. Yes. I don't think I needed to do any of this, because like I said, your power score basically comes from how much damage you can do in one turn, and I think I was probably already fine, but whatever. I could kill this thing, but then that wouldn't finish the map. But this will finish the map. No big deal. It's not like this is our only hidden base. Toodles. Anything to report, Sammy? No sign of any of Lash's files yet. Oh. They're thorough, I'll give them that. Hardly any time to evacuate, but they still managed to destroy your notes. Well, I'm sure we'll have more chances to gather intel in the future. We captured an enemy HQ today, and that's good work. You're right. There's still a lot of ground to cover. We need to move ahead base by base, ensure that we take them all. Because that's war. That is actually war. That's not a joke. Still perfect. All right. It's only a matter of time before I can't remember if I got any that... I might have already gotten one that wasn't perfect, but in my mind I did. No, actually, I think I didn't get perfect on the first map. Everything since then has been better. All right, so we've got one more mission before we have the final mission. It's not unlocked until we do this, so we'll tackle that next time. Max against Creepy Guy, who you'll meet next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.